Alright. I always say that. I guess that's my thing. Maybe I'll just make an intro for my videos that is just a big, colorful, alright. It'll come in and you just see this big thing saying, alright. And then I'll do a voiceover of me saying, alright. And then it'll cut to me and I'll be like, alright. Anyhow. Morning. It is Wednesday, November 26th. I am in Eugene at my fairly regular Eugene delivery. I'm all untarped and checked in, and there's one truck ahead of me going to door 2, which is the door I always go to. So I've got to go basically stage at a different door, back into a bay and sit there and wait, and then when they're done unloading the truck that's ahead of me, oh, that's bright, they're gonna come over and let me know, and then I'll pull around and back into door 2. So had a pretty uneventful drive down here. I am surprised somebody's ahead of me. I mean, they don't start receiving till 8. I got here at 7:15 and the guy ahead of me was like already untarped. So he might have got here last night, slept in his truck, and then just kind of woke up at 6:30 and untarped, and has been sitting here waiting or something, because I don't know, he's pretty early. So anyhow, not a lot going on. I'm kind of assuming, since tomorrow's Thanksgiving and I'm going to be off for the next 4 days, that I'm probably just going to go home after this, go park the truck and call it a day. Obviously I've got to drive back up to Vancouver, but yeah, I would have hoped anyways that if I was going to reload for Monday, that it would have been a load coming down here. But there are no more loads for this month coming down here, as far as I know, from talking to the guy where I picked these up. There was one left, but somebody else was coming to pick it up yesterday afternoon, so obviously it won't still be available for me. So so yeah, I'm just gonna back up to this dock here that I'm backing up to, and sit here until they come get me. There was another one of those. They've got them all over this place. I'm all anal. I want to be perfectly centered. Those yellow curbs, like I showed you yesterday, there's one right here. It's like they put them in front of all the docks. Another common thing that I find that actually I don't understand why, but a lot of the time as you're backing into somewhere, like they always have lines, right? Yellow lines, usually. They don't always. A lot of the times they have yellow lines that you back in between. And they seem to always be V-shaped or not parallel with each other. So you back in and you follow one line, like usually I look at the line on the driver's side here because I can see it the best. Back in, you follow that line, so you've got everything nice and straight with that line. Then you look in the mirror on this side and the line's like, yellow line over here, you're straight with it, and then you look on this side and the line's like that, or like that. It's like, what the? So, for whatever reason, I get all anal and I want to split the difference. So if it's like this, I want it to be an even gap on both sides. I don't know why. Just whatever. So anyhow, it'll probably take them a good hour to unload that other truck. It usually takes them about an hour to unload me, so I'll probably be sitting here for about an hour. Then I'll move over to that bay and get back to there, and then sit there for about an hour. So I'll probably get out of here, I would guess 10:30, 11. Then I've got to go get fuel, and then get back up north. So I'll probably get back up there, assuming that I'm not going to pick anything up. I'm just going to go back to the yard and then start off on Monday empty. I still probably won't get back up there until like 2 o'clock or something. So, yeah. Anyhow, if I think of something else, I'll say it, I guess. I don't know. I'll talk to you in a while. I'm being chased by a forklift. Dispatch just messaged me and asked how long till I'm empty. I said about 10 minutes, best guess. She said, great, hurry up and get back up there to tubing and pick up another load to come back down here Monday. So, good stuff. I'm happy with where this is at right now. So, just figured I'd share. I've got nothing else to say. I'm just happy. I got what I asked for, so good stuff. I got nothing to talk about. Really, I have nothing to say. I'm pretty much done for the day. I came back up here to Portland, went back, got another load, going back to the same place in Eugene that I'll take Monday. Now I'm heading back to the yard. I'm all tarped and tied down and going to the yard. I'm gonna drop the trailer in the yard. I'm gonna take my truck over to the truck wash, because there's a truck wash right next to our yard, and see about getting my truck washed. And I'm gonna take this home. I got a nice long 4-day weekend, as most people do. So one of those days I could probably find an hour or two to come out here and just clean it a bit. I got some stuff that I can take in the house that don't need to be in the truck, and I've got some stuff in the house that I can bring out to the truck and take the trash out, and maybe wash the floors, wash the windows, the inside of the windows, just kind of clean her up a bit. I always think that I'll do that type of stuff while I'm waiting, but I really don't. I'm gonna contradict myself big time, but I don't have a lot of time where I'm just bored waiting, I guess. I have plenty of time where I'm waiting, but especially on this kind of dedicated thing. I mean, I get down there and I'm untying and untarping, and you know, it's like no sooner do I kind of get done with that and maybe sit there for a minute and record something, then it's time for me to drive over to the bay, right? And then I drive over to the bay, and then I'll usually record something and then eat something and maybe play the game, the motocross game I was talking about earlier, for a little bit, not long, and then it's time to go. Then really most of this week I haven't had to wait too awful long when I come back here to get loaded again. I had to wait maybe 10 minutes today. He told me when I checked in at the guard shack there was like 5 trucks in front of me. It's like, oh, well, I'm gonna be here for a while. He was like, well, a couple of them are probably already loaded and just sitting back there, tying down and whatnot. So whatever. So I pull up in line, and there's one truck in there getting loaded, one truck outside the door, and then me. I was like, oh, it'll be an hour and a half or something. And then the guy walked all the way out to my truck and was like, hey, go over in that door, it's open. So I pulled in there and they loaded me right away. So, and while they were loading me, I was outside of the truck talking to them and stuff. So, no time to clean anything then. I guess my point is, when I, you know, have a bit of time where I am waiting, I don't want to clean the truck. I'm either eating or playing a video game or checking Facebook or recording a video, or, you know. So I'll find some time to clean the truck at home over the 4-day weekend. Then next weekend I gotta get it in to get a PM done, preventative maintenance, or a B service or whatever. Get an oil change and whatnot. Because I'll be due by next weekend. 4, 6, 8. Yeah, it'll be almost perfect next weekend. I'm about 1,200 miles away from needing it, and I'll do, you know, 230 miles a day if I do this run every day, which will be almost, I mean, that's 50 miles short of exactly. So, anyhow, that's what I'm gonna do. So I'll probably have to sit in a bit of traffic here since it's the last day of a holiday week for most people. It's still early, so it's before the time that there would normally be much traffic up here to get on the freeway to get across the bridge back into Vancouver, but I'm guessing because of what day it is that there'll be some traffic. We'll see. Anyhow, yeah.